What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Hertha Berlin Manager Career Mode here on FIFA 21. We start off this first episode with a youth squad report. Finally getting the series underway properly. The new squad update came out today, so everybody's properly transferred into their current clubs as of right now. But you never know, they might need another squad update soon because for some reason teams can still make transfers and the transfer window is not fully closed. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, we see here the youth squad. Look at this guy, Julius Schneider, the German 17-year-old, overall of 74, potential of 78 to 9. This guy looks insane. This guy looks super insane. He can play left mid, center mid, left wing, everywhere. As you can see, Matteo Guendouzi on loan from Arsenal is finally in our club. We could finally use him, which is really good to see. Rekic is finally gone off to Sevilla. So every transfer is so far so good. Properly restored, I guess you can say. But yeah, that German youth prospect guy looks phenomenal. We're gonna have to hopefully promote him to the first team a little later on in the season. Here you can see me setting up the training and just the schedule routine for the players for the week. We're doing rest before a match, recovery day after the match, and just a weekly plan of training every other day pretty much. So yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. Personally, I would do training before match day, but because it's FIFA, I guess you don't want to drain the players' energy, tiredness, and whatever. We get a transfer off here for Nicholas Stark. He looks like a really good guy, a really good player to use. He didn't have a player phase last season, and now he does. I'm pretty sure, not last season, last FIFA. Now he does, and I'm really happy to use him. And he's obviously going to be one of our main center backs this season. As you can see, we're going for Florian Neuhaus here of Borussia Mönchengladbach. He was one of the shortlisted players I had in the last episode, and I really want to get this guy in. We offer in 35.5, only 500,000 over his value, Asian, which is 35 million pounds, which is a lot of money for a 23-year-old 79 rated center midfielder. But I used him in my FIFA 20 career mode. This guy was insane, so I don't mind paying that kind of fee. I'm pretty sure he's going to just exceed 30 million valuation. He's going to go into the high 80s, 90s in valuation and rating as well. This guy is insane, and if he can get the game time he needs, which he will be put into the first team, then I can see how he will grow really good, and hopefully he does really well for us. The next guy we go in for here is Rhys Nelson from Arsenal. We're going for a loan to buy option, and I mean, this is probably one of the steals of the year of ever, because we go for a loan option of 1 year because that's the max you could do. We split the wages. His wages is really high for a like rotation player at Arsenal. It's crazy, but whatever. We split it half and half, and the transfer fee they set was 7 million pounds, euros, whatever. That's super low. He's obviously going to exceed that probably after the first season. He's probably going to be worth over 7 million after the first season, and that's the fee they set. And I think that's just the steal. Here you can see Florian Neuhaus, we gave him the number 14 jersey. Rhys Nelson, we're giving him the number 19. He is going to go onto the bench. And Neuhaus, as you could see here, is going to go into the first team. And this team is just looking really, really good so far. Obviously, we're not in any European competitions. Pretty much just fighting for the Bundesliga and the German domestic cups. But that gives us just an advantage in the Bundesliga. Try to push on to maybe qualify for the Europa League, but honestly, I think with the squad we could potentially qualify for the Champions League. We're gonna have to see, obviously, but how the season goes. But I'm confident, and hopefully my players perform to the best of their abilities, which I think they will under my management. I'm not a qualified top world class manager, maybe like Jurgen Klopp or Pep Guardiola or something like that, but I think I could take this team to the top of Germany, of Europe, everywhere, the world. But anyways, yeah, an offer came in here from Brian Hovabian for one of my right backs, Klunter, I believe his name was, and they offered 4.9 million or something like that, plus Aaron Connolly. They accepted, and we gave the offer to Connolly. He accepted. Brandon Valvian and Klunter accepted their negotiations. So now Aaron Connolly is coming to our club, and it's just, I think that's just really good business, to be honest, because the right back wasn't even a first team member, and Aaron Connolly, as you may or may not know, is a looking like a really young bright star. So we pick him up, and we might have to end up loaning him because he's just, we have a backup. He's going to be third choice striker pretty much. So he's just in the reserves right now. So I think some game time on loan would be ideal for him. Another offer came in for Stark, as you may have saw. It's like the third offer already. We jump into the first game of the Bundesliga this season, Hertha Berlin versus Werder Bremen, and there was the starting lineups for us and them. Neuhaus makes his debut. Guendouzi makes his debut. The goalkeeper makes his debut as well. Rhys Nelson, though, he's on the bench. He won't get in ahead of Luka Bacchio. Luka Bacchio starts. But the first chance did come to us. Neuhaus plays it to Piatek. Piatek holds it up, gives it to Guendouzi. Guendouzi shows some skill, plays it to Piatek, who sees Neuhaus making the run. Neuhaus on his debut, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he squeezes it in. And Florian Neuhaus, on his debut, gives Hertha Berlin the lead at home, celebrates with the fans, jumps over the barricade. Fans go crazy because they know this guy is one to watch for the future. What a strike, what a run from Florian. Look how happy he looks after he scored, man. I'm such a happy manager looking. He's looking at me, I'm looking at him, we're jumping, going crazy. The second chance, what a ball from Guendouzi here. The second chance comes here at Mateus Cunha. He cuts back, he crosses it in. Who is it? It's Florian Neuhaus once again, but his header goes off target and out for a goal kick. Here into the second half now, Werder Bremen have a chance. Look at this. My defender takes down Loren, the Werder Bremen striker, and then we go on the attack as the referee didn't call for a penalty or a foul or anything. They're not even going to take it to bar. Luka Bacchio plays it to Piatek, and Piatek puts us up 2 goals to the good. Jumps over the barricade, gets a little bit closer to the fans. Unfortunately, the track is blocked. Is the reason that the fans are not closer as they should be. But you know, all the players jump. We go and celebrate right in front of the fans. It's a good time here in Germany, and what good strength to hold off the defender, and good awareness and finishing from the Polish striker, putting us 2-0 up. As you can see here, right after that, Rhys Nelson comes on for his debut. Guendouzi comes off after a really, really good debut. No goal or assist to show for it, but you don't really need goals and assists on the regular to show that you're a good player, and he did have a good performance today. Piatek almost adds to his earlier goal, but Pavelenka, the goalkeeper for Werder Bremen, makes a good save, and from that, Mateus Cunha crosses it in, and one of our defenders gets onto the ball and almost saves it, but Pavelenka saves. One of our defenders almost scores, and Pavelenka saves it once again. So that's how the first game of the season ends. A 2-0 victory at home for us. What a beautiful performance from the boys. And as you can see here, there's 2 weeks and a bit more of the transfer window open. So I want you guys to leave down your suggestions down below for who we should sign. We're going to leave off the video with 2 more transfer targets that I have. Harry Wilson's probably not a main target, but a good backup option. James Ward-Prowse is looking like a good option as well. We also have Mayer on loan, who we can recall. The choice is up to you guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the second episode of the series. A really good episode in my opinion. I'm so excited for the future of the series. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in another episode of the Hertha Berlin Career Mode very soon.